Snoop Dogg is raising the stakes even higher for the 2026 Winter Olympics. If you thought his performance at the 2024 Summer Olympics was remarkable, the Dogg will be an honorary coach for Team USA when the Winter Olympics begin in February 2026, the United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee said on Wednesday, December 10. Yes, Snoop will encourage and support the elite athletes of Team USA while they battle for gold in Italy. The official press statement highlights the voice coach's signature humor and heart, and asserts that Team USA participants will be inspired both on and off the pitch by Snoop's special skill set. The USOPC declared that Snoop, who is well known for his love of mentoring, community, and uplifting youth, would share his heart and trademark humor to inspire Team USA athletes as they prepare for the 2026 Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games in Milano Cortina and beyond. The iconic rapper is already a major fan of the Olympics. In 2024, he made headlines for his inspirational outfit when attending an equestrian event with Martha Stewart and for carrying the Olympic torch in Paris. Fans were thrilled with Snoop Dogg's reaction to the thrilling news. He is excited to provide a little more love and motivation in his capacity as honorary coach. "I'm just here to cheer, uplift, and maybe share a little wisdom from the sidelines. Team USA athletes are the real stars," Snoop stated. "This team embodies the finest qualities of sport: skill, passion, and hard work. It would be a victory for me if I could add a bit more love and inspiration to that." Snoop was a mainstay in the stands during numerous events at the 2024 Summer Games, continuously supporting Team USA competitors in an unofficial way, so he has a lot of experience cheering in the Olympics. The celebrity has already been selected as NBC's special reporter for the 2026 Winter Olympics, reprising his job from the 2024 Summer Games, so he will have a hectic schedule during the tournament. Throughout his illustrious career, Snoop Dogg has been a football coach, TV personality, cookbook author, rapper, businessman, and most recently, one of the most talked about coaches on The Voice. However, the cultural icon has done it again, just when supporters believe they have seen it all. This time, Snoop is traveling to the 2026 Winter Olympics, which will be colder, quicker, and more unpredictable than ever. That Winter Olympics, indeed. Social media lit up as soon as the announcement was made. Snoop Dogg, the Olympics in the winter, within the same phrase? It sounded unbelievable, until Snoop himself affirmed it with his own easygoing assurance. "That's a victory for me," he grinned. And for some reason, that one line perfectly encapsulated the reasons why this unexpected new role makes perfect sense. Once more, Snoop Dogg's journey has always been about going against the grain. From Long Beach to the world stage. Born in Long Beach, California, as Calvin Broadus Jr., he became well known in the early 1990s as one of the most distinctive voices in hip-hop. He has developed over the years from West Coast rap royalty to a worldwide brand, someone who is equally at ease making jokes on TV, playing on enormous venues, and coaching up-and-coming singers. Therefore, even though it would seem unexpected at first, Snoop Dogg entering the Olympic spotlight is actually in keeping with his professional trajectory. By fusing music, sports, entertainment, and society in ways that few others can, he has spent years reinventing what it means to be a public person. The goal of the 2026 Winter Olympics is to unite people worldwide, and whether you like him or not, Snoop Dogg has a unique talent for engaging audiences from all walks of life. A whole new role that only Snoop could play. Snoop Dogg's job isn't about rigid play-by-play or prearranged appearances, in contrast to traditional Olympic commentators or ceremonial ambassadors. His role as a creative culture correspondent will instead focus on the game's human stories, behind-the-scenes experiences, and narratives inspired by individual personalities. To put it another way, Snoop isn't there to explain complicated scoring schemes or leaps that defy science. His job is to make the Olympics something that everyone can relate to. Imagine Snoop sitting down with athletes to discuss their journeys, from boyhood goals to Olympic glory, or responding in real time to a snowboarder's perfect landing, or analyzing a figure skater's performance in his own distinctive style. It's not about taking the place of conventional coverage. It's about making it bigger. Why Snoop Dogg was wanted by the Olympics. The Olympic Games have changed over time. Organizers are aware that younger viewers watch sports in a different way than older ones. They are looking for more than medals and national anthems. They want relatability, humor, charisma, and sincerity. Snoop has repeatedly demonstrated his ability to enter unexpected places and create a welcome atmosphere. He has a knack of getting people to lean in rather than tune out, whether he's mentoring on The Voice or making appearances in viral sports commentary. And let's face it, people who might not typically be interested in curling or biathlon might suddenly give it a try if Snoop Dogg is watching the Olympics. That's a win for me. Snoop's true meaning. Snoop wasn't merely referring to professional achievements when he jokingly referred to the position as a win. His perspective on life is aptly reflected in the term. Snoop believes that success isn't about following the rules or ticking boxes. It's about having fun, remaining inquisitive, and welcoming new experiences, especially those that defy assumptions. It's very unconventional to cover the Winter Olympics. It's chilly. It's global. There are several sports there that most people don't really comprehend, and Snoop is thrilled for precisely that reason. He implied, "This is about vibes, stories, and moments. Everyone has a story, and there were a lot of them at the Olympics." Connecting culture, music, and sports culture has always been very important to Snoop Dogg. He has experience with competition, discipline, and passion, from working with athletes in the NFL, NBA, and other leagues to coaching youth football teams. The Olympics serve as the pinnacle of those ideals. Snoop's ability to bridge the gap between cultural expression and athletic prowess is what makes his involvement particularly potent. He views athletes as storytellers, dreamers, and ambassadors of something more than themselves, rather than merely as rivals. That viewpoint is exactly in line with the Olympic spirit. Fans are already enthralled online. The response has been immediate and fierce. As Snoop watches competitors fly down ice slopes at terrible speeds, fans have flooded social media with anticipation, jokes, and guesses about what Snoop could say. Others are just ecstatic about the prospect of Snoop Dogg adding his warmth, humor, and genuineness to an occasion that occasionally seems too formal. "I didn't know I needed Snoop Dogg at the Winter Olympics until now. But now I can't imagine it without him," was one widely shared statement that accurately captured the situation. A novel approach to Olympic narrative. This job is actually revolutionary because it moves the emphasis from sheer competition to emotional connection. Snoop humanizes the games in a way that appeals to a wide range of people, not just traditional sports enthusiasts, by showcasing these moments in his own voice. Dumbing things down is not the goal here. It has to do with opening doors. The development of Snoop Dogg's career continues. Snoop has quietly developed one of the most varied careers in entertainment in recent years. He has perfected the art of reinvention, appearing in unexpected media settings, collaborating with large companies, and mentoring vocalists on The Voice. The role at the 2026 Winter Olympics seems like a logical progression of that development. It is evidence that authenticity, not following trends, is the key to relevancy. Snoop doesn't make an effort to be someone else. The environment adapts to him how he presents himself. He keeps discovering possibilities like this because of his confidence. Implications for the Olympics' future. Snoop Dogg's participation might be a game changer for how spectators interact with international athletic events. Unity has always been the focus of the Olympics. Including voices like Snoop's illustrates a contemporary view of what it means to be united in the modern world. Diverse, expressive, and unabashedly human. Concluding remarks. Everyone wins. Snoop Dogg's appearance at the 2026 Winter Olympics is a message more than merely a gimmick. It claims that the games are changing. It asserts that sports and culture may coexist together. It also argues that occasionally adding something entirely new to the mix is the finest way to honor tradition. It's a new phase in Snoop's career, which has been characterized by bold inventiveness.